Well, of course, the blockade for the Strait could then have major implications for many more Iran-friendly countries, notably China. And we're going to talk about that as part of this week's Asia View. As ever, Yena Lee joins us now from Beijing. Yena, let's start then with Donald Trump's deadline and his blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. I mean, what would that mean for China?
Well, this will have a direct consequence for China. A tiny fraction of the normal amount of crude that had been passing through the Strait of Hormuz since the start of the war had been Iranian crude earmarked for China, essentially. In fact, just this weekend, 2 Chinese supertankers sailed through the strait. But now, of course, the U.S. wants to stop all of this. They want to put an end to this. For China, Iranian crude represents around 13% of its seaborne imports, according to analysts at Kepler. But more than this direct impact, there's also an indirect impact too, one on general oil prices. No matter where the crude is from, if there's scarcity or uncertainty, the market trembles, as we've been seeing. China also imports a lot of crude from Gulf nations too. Research group Trivium China says this war couldn't have come at a worse time for the country. China was stuck in this deflationary cycle, but instead of more consumer spending to ease that pressure, it now faces sudden inflation because of the energy shock. So Trump's ultimatum risks creating friction before his upcoming visit to Beijing. Also, very interesting to observe, CNN reported U.S. intelligence suspecting that China may send weapons to Iran in the upcoming weeks or month, claims Beijing describes as baseless and malicious. But certainly we can say that Iran has become a sort of a new sticking point in U.S.-China relations.
Well, why